We make a very diverse product line for multiple customers. Extrusion of metal is nothing more than heating up a chunk of billet and shoving it through a die. From that we do bending, forming, machining, some precision tolerancing. Custom packaging, we like to sell ourselves as a bundle extruder where we'll do anything the customer asks. The energy survey that was done, we had a lot of assumptions on our current equipment and how efficient or inefficient it was, and that helped clarify that a lot for us. Gave us some targets on where we need to update and where we need to put controls in place. The energy survey itself was very detailed. They broke it down into a format where anybody could understand it. It was very pictorial. You could see where the energy was going, the heat loss. It was more of a system. It wasn't so much you would think it would be insulation and just age of equipment, but it was more where it was consumed in the process and lost in the process itself.
The PSI program was tasked at identifying and proposing different ways at which Gordon aluminum can make energy savings. And my specific task within the program was to find ways at which we can optimize their process and help reduce the scrap that was generated at the presses.
Scrap in our industry is huge, and it's not typically looked at as scrap because it's all recycled materials, but actually just putting the forest on the floor to watch and target it, we had an initial drop before we did anything. As the process moved forward and we started to key in on certain issues and do the root cause analysis, it really built upon that.
As the base level of scrap decreases, the internal scrap decreases, the chances for bad parts to get out also decrease. You know, if you've got, it's just, you know, the law of probability. If you have more bad parts, the chances of bad parts getting out goes up. If you have less bad parts, the chances of bad parts getting out goes down. So we can see a correlation between our internal scrap rates and our external delivered quality rates.
From a cost standpoint, we're down 6% in scrap from where we started. And you think of a company like us, that's a lot of material.
Tasked at saving Gordon aluminum about $300,000 per year. When we finished the assessment phase, we ended up with a proposal that can save Gordon aluminum about $600,000 per year. So we far exceeded the goals that were set. And one of the other intangible benefits that they got from the project was they understood some of the problem-solving techniques that other industries have used in the past for similar continuous improvement projects.
I think the biggest thing we learned is that there's more resources available than we've ever tied into before. Between the WMEP, the Profitable Sustainability Initiative, focus on energy, it was just eye-opening to all the things that we were missing outside of these four walls. I've worked with WMEP over the past 15 years through leadership training, root cause analysis, projects like this. It's always been a positive experience, and I've always seen the justification and payback behind it.
It's very helpful to have a third party's perspective, especially somebody that's got street credit. And WMEP does have pretty solid street credit. You know, it's well known, and the bankers know who it is, and frankly, our customers know who it is.
Well, PSI is a process designed specifically for small and medium-sized manufacturers. When you look at sustainability, it can be very confusing. There's a lot of different aspects to it. So what we've designed is a diagnostic tool. We come in with energy, environmental, and efficiency experts and sit down and take a plant tour, sit down and talk through the various aspects of sustainability, really trying to identify where that particular firm might benefit most by applying those principles. From there we design, you know, in consultation with the client, we'll design an assessment where we come in and dig a little deeper into the various aspects, looking for specific opportunities for them to improve their business.